Hi, I'm Mark. This is my August review for Pisces Sun sign and Pisces Rising. We have an amazing month this month because we have a blue moon. This doesn't happen very often. This is going to be in Aquarius. Then, to start the month, we have a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. You've got the Sun and Mercury conjunct in Leo. Now this is time when you want to express yourself. This is a time when you can really get on with your daily routines. You have bags of energy, you won't be able to sit still. And it's also very good for business and finance, and it's good for your work and your health in general. This conjunction also makes a sextile with another conjunction, the North Node and Juno. This is in your 4th house, and now it's time to make a commitment about your home. It's time to sit down and look at where you are, also about your security and your desire for comfort and support. So all these things will be highlighted with this. But the good thing is with the North Node, it is your spiritual way forward. So there'll be some kind of clue here as to what this commitment is and what it needs to be. It's also good to gain things from the past, because the past can help you. Someone who's got knowledge of the past will be able to pass that knowledge on to you and help you. There's only one little drawback, and this is the opposition from Saturn to the Sun. This could make it difficult. Saturn's in the unconscious area, so there could be some unconscious blockages or limitations that you're not really aware of that could be self-sabotaging, so just be aware of that. Venus is in your 7th house, and on the 2nd makes an aspect to Uranus. So Venus wants some excitement. All the work you're doing and all the routines you're going through, Venus wants a little bit of excitement, so try and generate that. Then on the 3rd, the Sun-Mercury conjunction makes an aspect to Chiron. Now here you'll be able to charm the birds out of the trees. You'll be very persuasive and reassuring in your communications. This is good with any dealings with money, finances or business. On the 4th and the 6th, both Mercury and the Sun makes an aspect to Uranus, is in your 3rd house. Now, this will set your mind buzzing. The first one with Mercury, your mind will be buzzing. There'll be new ideas coming through. It'll be hard to concentrate, hard to think, because there's so much going on in your head. You need to try and process some of that information, make use of the good ideas. Then on the 6th, the Sun makes the same aspect. You could expect some disruptions within your daily routines, but as long as you're flexible and go with the flow, it won't be a problem. But it's a good time then to put some of those ideas into practical use. On the 8th we have a new moon. The new moon is in Leo and again in your 6th house. There's a real concentration of energy around that 6th house. This is a good time to change things you're not quite happy with. If you're not quite happy with your fitness and diet, it's time to bring in a new exercise or nutrition regime. If you're not happy at work, it's time to change things at work or start looking for another job. If you're not happy with anything, it's a good time now to make those changes. Don't blame other people for things that are not working out. You can brighten up your workspace. You can take a different route to work or a different route to the shops to take in some different scenery. Just do things, change things, mix things about, just to bring a bit of variety into your life. It's a good time also to plan for the future, long-term planning as well as short-term, because with the new moon in Leo, it's about visualizing a brighter and better future for yourself. And then once you visualize these things, then you've got something to work towards, something to aim for in life. On the 9th, Venus in your 7th house makes an aspect to Neptune. This is a day when you can have a wonderful romantic liaison with your partner. It's a time when you can be very creative and inventive and think of new things to do together. And also it's good for new ideas generally in the artistic, creative side of things. Then on the 10th, Mars makes an aspect to the North Node, same as the Sun and Mercury did earlier. So this is a chance to continue the work. This may give you enough of a glimpse that you can get fired up about your forward path and start using the Mars energy to make things happen. On the 11th, Venus makes a positive aspect of Pluto, and this always brings up intense emotions and desires. This is great if you're in a relationship because you can explore that. If you're not, it could be there when you meet someone who's quite powerful and intense. Then also on the 11th there's an aspect between Jupiter and Mercury. This is across your ascendant, descendant. The thing is though that Mercury's at 29 degrees, so it's very ineffective and hasn't got much power. So the best you might get out of this is a view of things as they are, an overview really of things as they are at the moment. Then Mercury moves into Virgo, and that will be your 7th house, and also he makes an aspect to the Black Moon Lilith. Now the Black Moon Lilith, when Mercury is together, you have to be careful what you say, and the Black Moon's in your home area, Mercury's in the relationship area. Just be careful within your daily dealings in your relationship at home that you don't say anything that's going to get you in trouble. On the 16th, Mercury makes an aspect to the Moon's North Node. Now this is the third aspect this month so far, so there's a lot happening concerning your destiny. Now this time it could be connected with your partner or a business partner, or it could be to do with the home area, but there's an opportunity coming up. The door will open, someone may show you the door. If they do, go through it, don't hesitate, don't overanalyze things, don't talk yourself out of it because you might miss an opportunity. 2 days later, Mercury catches up to Mars. This is good because now all the ideas you've been having recently can be put into practice with Mars. With Mars's energy and determination and drive, you can push all these things to completion now. On the 18th, Venus makes a positive aspect to the Black Moon Lilith, and these two work well together. They're like twins. So we have the desire of Venus and the basic instincts of the Black Moon Lilith. So this is good. Venus moves into the 8th house now and is in Libra, which is the sign that she rules. So she's very well placed. The Black Moon Lilith, she likes to join in with Venus and have a little bit of drama. This is great for passion. This is great for sharing intimacy within your relationship, and it's also good for shared resources, so there may be some good news there. Then on the 19th, the Sun makes an opposition to Jupiter, and this is across your ascendant, descendant. This is a day when you'll feel very optimistic, very buoyant, and you'll see a lot of positiveness around you, and you'll feel very confident. On the 20th is a day of new discoveries and new people. Very exciting day. Mercury makes an aspect to Uranus, a positive one, and this is, your mind's going to be buzzing, very alert, full on. You'll be hard pushed to concentrate on anything because your mind will be buzzing. New ideas can come along as well. Then on the next day, on the 21st, Mars makes the same aspect, so you'll be able to start to put some of these ideas into action, test them out, see how they go. On the 21st, you can expect synchronicity coming into your life. As Venus makes an aspect to the Moon's North Node, there'll be meaningful coincidences happening. And nothing more meaningful than the blue moon on the 22nd. Blue moon is very rare, it only happens once every 2.5 years, and even rarer in Aquarius. This is because we've had 2 full moons in Aquarius. The first was on the 24th of July, and this one on the 22nd of August. Now the one on the 24th of July, we give you some clues as to what was going on, because that's like a part finishing of what you've been working on. But the blue moon brings everything to fruition, and you reap the benefits of your harvest. And if you've sown your seeds widely, the harvest will be fantastic. Blue moon is very potent energy, and it's going to highlight Aquarius. So any planets you have in Aquarius, or the house which Aquarius rules, will be enthused with energy. Air is the element of intellect, of communication, so this will all be enthused with the blue moon's energy. Now the fruition of all your past work is about to come true, and you can achieve a lot with this aspect. What we have for you, Pisces, is right at the end of Aquarius, so it's very close to the start of Pisces. So if you're born in the first few days of Pisces, or if you have an early rising sign, then you're going to reap double-fold benefit of this. And also Jupiter is conjuncting this moon, so that will expand things even more. But if you have planets at the end of Aquarius, then it will lean more that way. There'll be lots of changes coming up. You need to be ready for this. It's a very busy time, and there'll be lots of decisions you need to make, lots of things coming to fruition. Your mind's probably been on overload from the last few days with the blue moon, but this aspect on the 24th between Mercury and Neptune will help you to gain a better perception of things. You may be understanding things a bit better now. Things are starting to calm down, but it's not a good idea to make decisions. Leave those for a day or two. On the 26th, the Sun makes a very difficult aspect for the black moon Lilith, because he will shine the light on her shadow and it will expose her, and you'll be able to see all the things that need sorting. So this is very good. This is very good because you'll be able to use the critical eye, because the Sun is now in Virgo. Use the critical analytical eye to see what needs sorting in your life. Then also there's an aspect between Mercury and Pluto. That also helps you to get below the surface. You'll be able to see below the surface and dig deep and do research and then see exactly what you need to do. Also on the 26th, there's an aspect between Venus and Chiron. It's an opposition across the money houses. Now, there could be something that comes up from the past related to a past relationship and related to past finances that triggers something in your current relationship. But don't let that affect you too much, because your current partner obviously knows nothing of this and just wants the best for you. So try and heal this situation and let it be dissolved. Then on the 28th, the last day of the month, there's an aspect between the Sun and the Moon's nose. The Sun forms a T-square with the nose. It's a good idea now to balance things. You need to balance your home and work, because the nodes are across these houses. And the best way to balance is to be in the here and now. There may be some important decisions you need to make, so you need to be in the present to make the decisions. You can't be pulled by the past, and you can't be drawn into the future. You need to make the decision regarding the here and the now. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the review. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. If you'd like to leave me a comment, I'll be glad to hear from you.